In a quiet neighborhood of Detroit, Michigan, there was a street lined with old brick houses and tall maple trees. Over the years, the area had fallen into disrepair. Broken streetlights, overgrown yards, and abandoned homes made it feel unsafe and forgotten. But one woman refused to let the neighborhood fade away. Her name was Dorothy Jenkins, and she was 86 years old. Despite her age, Dorothy had a spirit that could inspire an entire community. She lived in a modest brick house at the corner of the street, and every morning, she walked her dog along the sidewalks, greeting neighbors and offering a smile to anyone she passed. Dorothy noticed that more and more children were playing in unsafe areas, teenagers were vandalizing walls, and crime seemed to creep quietly into the empty spaces. She knew she had to do something, even if she was just one person. One chilly morning, Dorothy knocked on every door in her neighborhood. She introduced herself and proposed an idea. Let's clean our streets, fix our fences, plant flowers, and make this place a home again. Together, we can bring life back to this neighborhood. At first, many people were skeptical. Why should we bother? Some said. Nothing will change. But Dorothy's determination was infectious. Her energy, her kindness, and her unwavering belief that people could make a difference convinced them to try. Soon, volunteers joined Dorothy. They began clearing the streets of trash, fixing broken fences, painting walls, and planting gardens. Dorothy coordinated everything, assigning tasks, bringing snacks, and encouraging everyone to work together. She even organized neighborhood watches, community events, and weekly gatherings to bring people closer. Her home became a hub of activity, where neighbors shared stories, food, and laughter. One evening, a young boy named Marcus came to Dorothy with tears in his eyes. I used to be scared to walk these streets, he said. Now, I feel safe because of you. Dorothy smiled, placing a gentle hand on his shoulder. It wasn't just me, Marcus. It was all of us. Each person who cared made the difference. The neighborhood slowly transformed. Abandoned homes were repaired, gardens flourished, and the streets were filled with laughter again. Crime decreased because the community was united and neighbors looked out for each other. Local news caught wind of the story and came to interview Dorothy. What inspired you to take action at your age? A reporter asked. Dorothy smiled softly. Age doesn't define what you can do. Kindness, courage, and community spirit define it. If you care about your home, your neighbors, and the future, you do what you can, no matter how old you are. Dorothy's story inspired other neighborhoods in Detroit to follow her example. People realized that change didn't require money, fame, or influence. It required a single determined person willing to lead by example. Even as Dorothy grew older, she continued to walk the streets daily, greet neighbors, and organize small projects. The neighborhood became known as Dorothy's Corner, a testament to her unwavering commitment and her belief that one person could make a world of difference. Through her actions, Dorothy Jenkins reminded everyone that community is not built by buildings alone. It's built by hearts, courage, and the willingness to care. And sometimes, one determined old woman can save an entire neighborhood.